I think a lot of people are just very hard to please. Most of my Remain voting friends until yesterday were saying there's going to be no deal because you hard Brexit maniacs are going to stop everything and you want to walk away. And then, without missing a beat, they've switched to, oh, appalling, pathetic, look at this climb down, look at how much money. This is an honouring of some commitments into which we've entered, undertaken in a spirit of amity and generosity because we want the EU to succeed. We want to have wealthy customers next door. We want our friends and allies to do well. So we've approached this issue, as we have others, with a view on getting mutually advantageous outcomes. But I don't think there's any question that we are substantially better off as a country not having to pay, which we're doing at the moment, 17, 18 billion every year.
But there will be those who will argue, why should we pay any money to a body that's going to be one of our main trade competitors for a deal which some say won't be as good as the current trade deal that we have?
Well, I mean, if there's no deal, then we don't pay the money, and it goes to an international court to sort out, and the sum, I suspect, will be a lot lower. This is in the context of wanting a good and mutually advantageous deal, which is in our interest as well as in that of our EU allies. I mean, if we're going to remain part of some ongoing EU programmes on research or education or police cooperation, I don't think anyone would seriously argue that we shouldn't pay our share of the bill for those things. We're not the kind of country that would walk away from that.
Will also we be getting our share of the returns of the goodies back from the EU over that period?
And we will be. We'll be getting, as part of the deal, the money that's currently tied up in the European Investment Bank. We'll, of course, not be paying on the really big ticket items that we're paying now, which is agriculture, foreign aid, cohesion and regional funds. So, I mean, the sums of money are going to be a lot lower. But, if we end up in a way that most neighbouring countries do, the Swiss or the Icelanders or whatever, paying to be part of some ongoing project where they are in everybody's interests, I mean, where they've taken a hard-headed view that it's worth doing, and the Swiss are a very hard-headed people, if we want to do something similar, I don't think anyone's going to object to that.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.